I'm going green. It's not easy being green, but it's not too hard either. So these are the inner parts of your old builder grade Newtone doorbells. And what I've done here is I've taken this little kit of LED lights I got, and I'm going to, this is the way it started. This is the way we started. And you kind of carefully remove the ends, and you end up with just like an LED plate. And they're the original incandescent little bulbs that burned out. So here is the way we started. Oh, and incidentally, you've already seen it, but I'm going to put the headlights on the 2305 tractor. I'm going to make them green. And I don't know, just it's late summer and I'm bored. I can't help it, you know. So I'm going to solder. The reason I broke the tips off of these was because, see, I can solder little wires on each where my fingers are at those corners. And I've already tested them, and I'm going to solder that into that. See? Won't that be fancy? But this is the way it starts. So you ask yourself, well, what kind of voltage do you have at most doorbells? And it's about 3 or 4 volts. It goes through a transformer. If you've ever had one of those go out, there goes some farming. Yep. So here's my 2 little wires, and you'll see if they fire off, and they do. I don't know how long that'll last, but it don't take but like half a volt or a volt sometimes. There's hair everywhere. And to fire off an LED cob, and I think that's going to be kind of cute. Now the main case for these is they're kind of hard to get apart. And they're, oh God, I bet they're about $4.99 at Lowe's, but I don't care about that. I care about this. I care about what I want to do. So they fire off well. I don't know how long they'll last, but I would think at that low a voltage, that'll last fine. And it seems like polarity is not such a big issue here. I don't know why, but I'll of course test them before I put them back together. Hard part was getting these things out of the case. These are the little spring things. I'll show you all that later. But there's what I got going today. It's Friday. Don't have much to do. Got some business coming in later today. So anyway, thanks for the Blowing Rock sticker. Some anonymous friend gave that to me. I don't know why. Guess they hung it on my door. I don't know. One of my neighbors knows I like to put stickers on my car, I guess. Anyway, that's the way that goes. How nice. At first I thought somebody giving me a trash bag for my car. You know, the great thing about a trash bag for your car is that if it gets full, you just throw it right out. So, okay. That's pretty fancy. That'll look good. I'll put that on the white stripe of the Spitfire. Okay, well, I got to go to town and get some more rocks. That's the way it goes. Can you see that equipment through the trees a little bit? Well, I can tell you what that is. It's that time of year again, gang. It's gonna not smell too good around here for a while, so go spray some Lysol in the filter in your AC unit in the house and sort of hunker down here for a couple of days. Woo! So here are my 2 cobs, and I took some sandpaper and sort of cleaned off these contacts inside the doorbell thing. And I have to look these up and see how much they cost, or whatever they are. And but the thing is, once I solder a couple little wires to this on the good corners that you won't rip off when you take off the ends, you probably ought to put some tape behind it so it doesn't short out. So let's see if I can get the old stuff going here. And be sure and use flux on this because it's corroded, and get this stuff going. This is doorbell. I'm working on the tractor too, both at the same time. Gotta wait till nightfall, see what all this looks like. Okay, so I've got those little bits ready to go right here, I got my black tape to make a little insulator so it won't short out on the back. I'm not worried about polarity because if it needs changing, I'll change it. So let's solder those onto these little, I guess you could call that a circuit board. But okay, I guess that's what it is. Got my little tester battery ready to go here. For some reason, this battery won't fire these off, but I took it up to the house and tried it both ways, both polarities up there. And yeah, if you put your batteries in a drawer, put some felt up there or something. Don't let them make contact. Not good. And but it wouldn't fire off down here, but up there it fired off. So there you go. I got my piece of tape behind it. And so let's do the other one so you can see what I did. And all right, well, summertime. Nothing much to do. These I'm a little worried about on the tractor, but we'll worry about that later. Let's do one thing at a time here. A little prelude of things to come there. I got both of these built. I'm going to go check them again and make sure they fire off, and then maybe just go ahead and put them on. Means I get to go in the house. That's okay with me. Okay, so now we can snap these back in. Those are dried up enough or dried enough or whatever, and one goes on this side and one goes on this side, but don't forget to put that in first. Clean that real good so you can see your light, okay? Don't let that happen to you. Okay, we're about ready to put them back together again and see them at 6 o'clock, so I got 2 hours to wait to see this thing. But anyway, the astute among you may have noticed something, but we'll talk about that later. Okay, they're installed. Ready? Ta-da! It don't look good yet. Okay, because it ain't dark. So I got that one in. This house has 3 doors to the outside, but the other one I never use. This actually to the bedroom. I love it. It's like a fire hatch. So yeah, okay. So I can't grow plants. And then there's this one. So we'll see how it looks later tonight. Let's get a cool drink and we'll go back down and work on tractor. Okay, it's time to check this out. Yeah, I got the spa upside down. How many guys ever said that before? So there it is. There's only this one minor drawback. Don't have a doorbell anymore. But I don't need one. See, I got a driveway. I can see and hear most everything that's going on. I'd rather have that. So let's go around here. I always like going back here and checking to see if this light's going to kick on. Kick on. Come on. There you go. Thank you. So let's check out the back one. I don't know what to do about this. I guess nothing. Okay, so there it is. I would much rather have that than the doorbell ring. The LED cob was just a little too big. I can't wait to see the pond full again with rocks all around it. We'll just finish that up tomorrow. It's very beautiful. Alright, so give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Ring on notifications or whatever you need to do. I appreciate it. And I always thank you for being with me. And I can see the green lights on my little water fountain out there. Not doing that right now, I'm just running the lights. And another quiet, beautiful night. I like that a lot. And I believe it's probably a better safety thing, too. So, I looked these things up. They're like $15. 15 bones, 15 stones, baby. That's ridiculous. There's not 2 cents worth of anything in there. So, especially the ones that just have those stupid little incandescent things. Maybe not even a portion of a penny. But, yeah, I looked them up. I couldn't believe it. All right. Talk to you later. Thanks again. Bye-bye. I have just driven about an hour with my new 8-ball knob. There's the old one. That's not the old 8-ball knob, that's just the old knob. But ambiguous reference, we got to watch things like that. So, love it. It's 10 times better. It just feels more balanced. I like it a whole lot. Just a wonderful thing. So just a little information on this. I love the green lights on the side markers too.